July 10th is a date that every single royal expert have marked on the calendars. You know why? Because that is the date that they expect Harry to be in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know how obsessed they are when it comes to Harry or Meghan or Archie or Lilibet. They are super, super obsessed. They do want to find a way to keep Harry in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And they want Harry only. Without Meghan, without Archie, without Lilibet. But UK media know one thing. Prince Harry is not like Charles. Harry will never ever abandon his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Never. Not now or ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like because of that, UK media do have an issue. They have a problem with that.
Yeah.
And because they are desperate to have Harry back because he was never ever supposed to leave.
Sure.
Today on Grace Loves Drama YouTube channel, we'll be discussing, matters having to do with Harry's security,
Yeah.
and Archie, Meghan, and Lily.
Yeah.
And before we discuss that, please take a moment to subscribe
Yes.
and join this wonderful channel. If you haven't, please kindly subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And once again, thank you for everyone who already have subscribed.
Yeah.
So, Grace, go ahead. You have a couple of questions for me.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, so Brian, according to People magazine, they are officially claiming that Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet Diana won't fly with Prince Harry to the UK for Invictus related events that is happening from 10th of July to 17th. What does this whole situation mean?
You said that according to People magazine,
Yes.
they are claiming that Meghan, Archie, and Lily won't be with Prince Harry.
Yeah.
In the UK.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
Yes.
It means that Archie, Lilibet, and Meghan have been denied security. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Even though we still don't have really like an official statement from the palace or from Ravek, that is, on matters having to do with Harry and Meghan security. What I can say is that there are clear indications based on the rhetoric out there that the firm, that's William and Charles, do intend on denying Harry's wife and kids security.
Yeah.
It's despicable what they're doing. And honestly, what they're putting Harry through is not fair. Because think about this, Harry is a father. Should I say even a son who lost his mother at a young age.
Yeah.
He saw how his mother was hounded. He is seeing his wife also being hounded.
Yeah.
Even if, he and Meghan live in America, still we are seeing Harry and Meghan generating so much interest. Especially from the top media, who are obsessed with them. So Prince Harry as a husband and father is only concerned for his wife and children's safety.
Yeah.
For you to put a son who's lost his mother, through all this, torture psychologically, it's one of the worst things that Charles can do to his son.
Yeah.
And sadly, that is what he has done to Prince Harry.
Yeah.
But through it all, I can say this, that Prince Harry will end up being in the UK on July 10th, and Meghan may not come over. One thing is for sure, it's a loss for the UK. It's a loss even for the UK media want to find ways to exploit Meghan, because let's be honest, they do want Meghan there.
That is true.
No matter what they say online, they want Meghan there. They're desperate. They're begging. They're itching.
Meghan makes them relevant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Without Meghan, they can't do anything.
Yeah, sure.
And that's why they really want Meghan to even acknowledge them. To even come over. Yeah. They are desperate for her.
Yeah.
And you know what? The more they abuse Meghan, the more Meghan is never gonna come back.
Yeah, that is true.
And I've seen that the people who support her and Meghan were like, they don't want to give her security or Harry's family security. Fine. Meghan and Archie and Lily Petana will keep on having a good time in Montecito. Yeah. You know what? I do agree with that.
Yeah. So what is the motive behind King Charles' denial to give Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet security, even during Harry's interview with the BBC, Harry said they won't give his wife and kids security. What is behind all this?
What is behind, all of this? What's behind them denying Harry's family security? Jealousy, and also it's about, them issuing threats.
Okay.
Because as I've said, Harry is someone who lost his mother at a young age.
Yeah.
And his mother was hounded. And one of the reasons the palace gave that led to Diana's death, that Diana, turned down, our security offer. That is what they said.
Yeah.
Can they say the same thing about Harry and Meghan? They can't.
No.
But despite that, look at them denying, Meghan, Archie, Lily, security. So the motive is jealousy. Jealousy and envy. They know of Harry and Meghan's joint star power. They're afraid of seeing crowds lining up in the UK to cheer for Harry, Meghan, and their kids.
Yeah.
Which, of course, as you all know, the farm and UK media have been trying all these years to turn the public against Harry and Meghan and even their kids, sadly.
Yeah.
Just imagine the kind of optics, how it will look if you see, Prince Harry in the UK being cheered by members of the public, publicly, for everyone to see, for William, for Gay to see. It'll just be a reminder that despite them spending 10 years, going after Meghan, you can see that the public love Meghan. You can see the public adore Meghan. You can see that the public, love and support her. So the whole family are afraid of those optics. Courtiers also are afraid of those optics. That, reality that UK Media smear campaign targeting Meghan has been a complete, total failure.
Yes.
And now more than ever, Harry's light shines brighter and brighter. Meghan's light also shines brighter and brighter. Even the interest in Archie and Lily Diana, it is growing. Even if you don't see their faces, you can see that the interest is growing. You cannot say the same thing about George or Louis or Charles&William or Hamilton. They're the ones who clearly are becoming very, very irrelevant.
Yes.
While Harry and Meghan are more relevant now more than ever.
So do you think Prince Harry will forgive King Charles for this? That is, denying his wife and children security. Do you think Prince Harry will forgive Charles for that?
Do you think Harry will forgive Charles for that, for denying his wife and kids security? There are things in this world that you can forgive, but you can never forget.
Yeah, sure.
Because in your heart, you can forgive someone who has wronged you. Does it mean that you have forgotten all the pain that they've caused you? No. It means you simply have to keep on being, wary even whenever you're dealing with that person. Because, yes, Harry is someone who has a forgiving heart.
Yeah.
I even encourage even Prince Harry, forgive them for what they've done. It's healthy to live your life, with forgiveness in your heart. Forgiving even someone who's wronged you. It's healthy to live your life like that than it is to hold a grudge, than it is to be hateful. It's easy to have, love in your heart. Love is what comes naturally to one's human heart. Love your neighbor, right? So you can even forgive your parent who has wronged you. But can you forget the pain that they've caused you? That's the big
actually
question.
It's so hard for Prince Harry to forgive his father King Charles, because even as much as Prince Harry tries to forgive him, he still haunts him. So it's really hard.
It repeats his mistakes.
So it's hard
because
he's in a very
knowing that your father has the power to guarantee protection, and he refuses while they're waging a smear campaign targeting you, it must be difficult for any son to even see that happening.
That's
very difficult. For a son to know that you're my father, you have the power to guarantee me security, but you don't want to give that to me. I mean, we can have issues, but for you to deny me safety, the worst thing that
and a father is supposed to protect his son.
Exactly. A father should protect their child, their son or daughter. Charles has failed in that duty. But it's not surprising. You know why? Because Charles is a failure as king. He was a failure as a husband to Diana. He's a failure right now as a father to Prince Harry. He's a failure as a grandfather to Archie and Lily Diana. Sadly, he keeps on failing. Time and time again, he keeps on failing. And Harry may end up forgiving him for what he has done. But I don't think he'll forget. Or maybe he won't forgive but he does. Well, one thing I've always maintained is that Harry wants something from Charles. He wants something. He wants security. He wants on his own because he should never have lost that.
Yeah.
He's the king's son. He deserves security. The king's grandkids deserve security. It is shameful that they're being denied security is because Charles and William have given the order to Ravek, don't give Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lily security.
Yeah.
It's just despicable, really.
Yeah. So does this mean that Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet won't set their foot ever in UK again?
What I can say is that right now we don't see Meghan, Archie, and Lily setting foot in the UK anytime soon. You know, not basically I can't see it happening anytime soon. Maybe tomorrow or next month or 2 months later because of one issue.
Yeah.
As Harry has said time and time again, security. If that isn't provided for his family, Harry will not risk the safety of his family, not for anybody, not for Charles, not for William, not for Camilla, not for Kimbolton. Harry won't risk the safety of his wife and kids, and that is someone who's a noble father who actually cares about his kids, who cares about his wife. And I feel like also Meghan is blessed to have a husband who keeps on fighting time and time again for the safety of his wife and children. That's a real blessing to have, in your life. So will we see Meghan, Archie, and Lily in the UK? No security, I don't think it's going to happen. With security, maybe once, but to stay there permanently, no. Maybe just for a few days, but to stay permanently, I don't see that happening.
You're not seeing that happening.
I don't see that happening, anytime soon. Because also, as I've kept on saying, basically, UK media is still waging us make a better getting Harry and Meghan. All this that they're doing just reminds Harry and Meghan why they fled the UK. So you can't come back to a place whereby you are treated appallingly, like how Harry and Meghan are treated by the former UK media. We all want to stay in a place where you're welcomed, wherever you are loved,
you feel
wherever
safety.
you are safety, appreciation, even more so even safety, honestly. Safety is very, very important.
Very important,
safety is very, very important.
Sure.
I don't think you want to go outside in a place where you feel like you're really safe. Nobody should ever have to go through that. But sadly, the kind of torture the farmer are inflicting upon Prince Harry. Because Harry is someone who's concerned about his family's safety. It's one of the worst things that Charles as a father has done to Prince Harry. And honestly, I don't think it's forgivable. But Harry is someone who has a forgiving heart. He's a better man.
He's such a cool person.
He's a better man than I am. That's what I can say about him. He's a better man than I am. So what I can say is that all in all, no matter what happens, we'll keep on supporting Harry and Meghan, keep on being there for them, keep on cheering for Harry and Meghan because they deserve the best that life has to offer. They deserve to be happy and to win. Thank you so much, Grace.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Please kindly and keep on watching as we grow this wonderful community. Thank you and goodbye, and see you on our next video. Bye. Bye.